he says, as far as origins go, we have to come to grips with two problems. First, it started with something. You can't have nothing and then work with it. So even evolution has to start with something.
Right.
And secondly, growth through stages and changes of life or time isn't macroevolution, molecules to man. It's not even really microevolution. Something becoming a better version of something. It's simple maturity. So he calls that out. And then the last one, this is the last one that I'll highlight of his hundreds of essays. Okay. The Funeral of a Great Myth. It's great. It's a great write. It's a great writing. And he kind of does this obituary for the great myth. The great myth is evolution. And he said it's not that it's false. It's that it can't be true because it makes metaphysical claims. And so then he writes in this pure essay form, why then it's perseverance. And it's because it is the story that takes over the narrative of the true history that God has given us. You need something to replace God. You can't just wash your hands of him.
Yep.
It's the red balloon. So
it was Lewis that in teaching apologetics, it was Lewis that helped intelligent design click for me as an apologetics against evolution. The right question isn't, is there a God and how do I demonstrate that? The right question is, why is there anything at all?
yeah,
If evolution is taking us down a thought pattern, everything is randomly colliding atoms in space. Under those conditions, we would expect nothing to exist. But there's something, and it was Lewis like, oh yeah, that's what helped. Christian apologetics, in a well-intentioned way, Christian apologists end up working really hard to answer the wrong questions sometimes. And Lewis is a guy who helps reframe the situation so you're asking the right questions.
Yeah.
The modernistic presuppositions of a certain era of apologetics were unfortunate.
Yep.
And so the idea of, oh, I'm not sure I really buy Jonah, so I need to find a story of some Norwegian fisherman who was swallowed by a whale. And then now I can say that the book of Jonah is true.
Yeah, you're working for plausibility, and it's just ridiculous.
And that's not the point. The point of Lazarus' resurrection isn't that men rise from the dead all the time. What's the big deal? It's a miracle, and it's an exception. And the way Lewis talks about miracles, he says it's not God suspending the order of things. That miracles are when we get a glimpse at the reality that really is.
Yeah,
That's
I
so
love
good.
that.
It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's great.
That's a big philosophical flex. Because when we talk about miracles, is God just kind of just
Hit the
pushed
pause button and then went poof.
and then did what and God can do that because God can do anything. There's problems with that.